we are going to tell you the story of Bilal, an 11-year-old boy coming from the city of Raqqa in Syria. Bilal was living happily with his parents and his 4 brothers and sisters until the civil war in Syria started and ISIS took the control of their city. Concerns about his family's safety and future pushed Bilal's father to take the decision of leaving. It was the beginning of 2016. Bilal's mother was pregnant of their 6th child when they started their journey. They left Syria by the Turkish borders. After a series of obstacles and humiliations in Turkey, they took the decision of heading to Europe. They traveled to Izmir to meet smugglers and traded their savings for hope. Hope for safety, hope for dignity, hope for a future. The night had come when a boat was ready to cross the Greek Sea. Bilal was frightened and refused to board. His family had to wait on the shore for the next boat. They finally boarded on the next one. The boat could fit 30 people. Actually, 45 people boarded. The boat's engine stopped in the middle of the sea. It was winter at night. They had no other choice than waiting. Everybody started to turn their lighters on, hoping that someone would notice them. A Greek boat finally came across their way and rescued them. Bilal and his family stayed for a while in a refugee camp in Greece until an organization decided about their final host country. Bilal's mother gave birth in this camp before leaving for France. 1 year had passed since they all left home. We met Bilal in March 2017 in an asylum seekers center in east of France. He had arrived there with his family 3 months earlier. All his siblings go to school, but not him. Bilal stays all day long in the apartment, listening to French TV noise.
Piégé par sa propre démarche, on avait utilisé la formule l'arroseur arrosé. La partie de la population que vous soulignez est certes peu importante. L'Union européenne s'est enfermée dans un silence qu'on avait qualifié d'ailleurs sur votre chaîne d'assourdissant. L'Union européenne,
c'est un moment de plaisir à partager.
Bilal is born blind. He smiles with his heart and talks like a whisper. Bilal's dream is to become a doctor for the eyes. His favorite thing since he arrived in France is a castle nearby the center he visited with his family. He misses school and his friends back in Syria. Bilal will have to wait for the asylum request to be accepted in order to integrate a school for sightless children. Until then, Bilal is waiting in his living room. We decided to offer to Bilal a unique and unforgettable experience. We heard of a farm nearby with 30 llamas, these exotic, strange-looking animals coming all the way from Peru by planes. We organized a special afternoon for him and his father at this farm.
هلا ما هذا حقيقة.
هذا كبير؟
Bilal never heard of this animal. How to describe it? A mixture between camel, sheep and giraffe? Bilal said they feel like goats, have a long neck, a lot of wool, and they make strange sounds.
طعميل ولا شو اسمع الصوت.
Take another one. Okay.
هلا واحدة ثانية يلا. Esperanza. شنو اسمها؟ Esperanza.
Totally by chance, the llama Bilal had to take care of was called Esperanza, hope in Spanish. Back at the center, we asked Bilal if he could do a llama out of clay. It was the first time Bilal experienced this material. Zaki was making a flying llama next to him, and Bilal was really amused when he discovered it. Let's wish Bilal to learn again the simple joy of being a kid and to pursue his dreams. This was the story of Bilal, a boy indeed, far from being ordinary. An extraordinary boy.
أنا غنيتي ما عندي غنية واحدة بس هي سورية هي عن الرقة. قلبي روحي يا الرقة واللي وشلون أخبارك قلبي روحي يا الرقة قولي وشلون أخبارك وشلون الرقة قولي طمني عني قولي